How about this? And maybe it's because I was too close to that mic.
Okay, go that way.
And we're going to keep these mics off, and so we'll reduce feedback. And then, Holly, you've got someone who will come up and make these mics live when it's time to use them. Okay, great.
Are you ready, Angel? If you didn't have your script, you wouldn't be able to do it.
All right. Can everyone hear me now? Wow, this one keeps fading in and out. Is Althea here?
Who got the podium?
Althea. She
Yeah,
can't hear.
this one just started to work.
Let's just switch.
Okay, and keep that on all the time?
No, I'm going to turn this off and you just give it to her when you're done.
We'll share.
Okay. All right. Thank you, and welcome. I'm Heather Weldon, the program manager for the City of Seattle's Supported Employment Program. Thank you. We are here today to celebrate, commemorate, and recognize every one of you. Each of you have played a unique part in helping us reach this momentous milestone of employing over 100 employees with developmental disabilities working in 17 city departments. And because of this, now for the 4th time, we've won the Governor's Award for Employer of the Year for our Supported Employment Program. This is a first. Not only has no employer ever won the Governor's Award 4 times, but no single employer employs this many people with developmental disabilities. So this is a first in our nation and a first in the world. So we thought we would take just a moment or an hour to simply pause, to just pause and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. We wanted to just take a little bit of time in the middle of an otherwise ordinary day to tell you some extraordinary stories and to say thanks and rest in the presence of history together. We are here because of you. You did this. We did this.
Hi, I'm Krista Leinbacher. I work in the mayor's office. I'm proud to be one of the first 100 to work in this supported position in this program. I just had my 20th anniversary working in the city of Seattle. I'm proud of that. I want to thank City of Seattle for taking a chance on me and letting me shine. Take it away, Angel Girl.
Thank you. All right, we're going to share a mic because the first one didn't work so well. Krista and I are trying something very new today for the both of us, aren't we, Krista?
Yes, we are, Miss Heather.
Come on around here.
Yes, we are, Miss Heather.
We're co-emceeing this event together. It's a bit of an experiment and a unique challenge for the both of us. neither one of us has done this before, have we?
No, we have not. Sharing the power and sharing the role of MC is very exciting for me. I thought I would be nervous. I'm scared because I'm the host. I'm more nervous for Heather. Ha ha. I'm actually feeling confident about this. If I could do anything, you put your mind to it. You can do it. I can do anything I choose to do. And one of my favorite books is called The Little Engine That Could. That's my story, and my motto is, I think I can, I think I can. Take it away, Heather.
Thank you, Krista.
You're welcome.
Okay, this whole process of working together as co-MCs and Krista's motto of I think I can, reminds me of supported employment. When I learned that Krista's favorite book was The Little Engine That Could, it fit perfectly. It is our theme. It's like supported employment in that much of the time when a workplace hires a supported employee, there can be a period of adjustment or even doubt, wondering how or if this will work. It can be a little different from what we're used to, and we might have to take a little extra time to learn about each other's strengths and how to support each other, right?
You got it.
And sometimes it takes a very creative approach and even a completely different approach. But that's how we succeed together. And we always find a way. We always figure it out. If we think we can, then we can.
We can. When I retire one day, I want to make sure the city of Seattle continues to have these programs for people with developmental, how do you say it, Heather? Disabilities. I've had a lot of challenges in my life. I was bullied because I was different from other people and very mean people. I couldn't do things like other teenagers got to do, like go to prom, or be popular like my brother Glenn at my table here. It was hard to go to school every day knowing I would have to face these bullies every day. There were times I wanted to stay home. Boo-hoo! Until I never thought I would be loved except my family, teachers, and one favorite principal. However, I can't remember her name. I never thought I would be loved by anyone until I came to the city of Seattle. Here I'm popular, I'm not a loser. So too bad, bullies. I'm a winner now. Didn't have this program or this job, I would probably be at home watching soap operas or eating chocolate bars like my beautiful mom, Sharon, would say. That would be boring, and I want to be working with other people. I've never felt more loved than I do here at City of Seattle. They have given me more unconditional love, the respect I needed, and I've made a lot more friends than I ever thought possible. I just want everyone to know I've enjoyed working here. I love it. Take it away, Heather.
All right, Krista, I think it's time for us to introduce a very special guest who is going to kick things off for us here officially. Would you like to do the honors?
Yes, Heather and I would like to introduce Deputy David Mosely. Come on up.
So you see, in the mayor's office, we have a perfect example of the work that all of our supported employees do. We have Krista, and we see what all of you in this room do for your departments because we know how valuable she is to us. So Mayor Durkin is unfortunately away today and unfortunately unable to be here, but she wanted me to read this letter to all of you in recognition of this milestone. Dear supported employees and city departments, congratulations. I'm so proud to honor and recognize all of our city's supported employees. There are over 100 of you in 17 different departments around our city, and I know that each of you work hard every day to make our city a more inclusive, welcoming, and vibrant place for people for the next generation. I also want to extend my great gratitude to the people across our city who make the Workforce Equity Supported Employees Program possible. You all have created customized employment opportunities for our valued colleagues with incredible care and diligence. Our Workforce Equity Supported Employees Program is now a national and, as we heard earlier, international model for the best practices to provide opportunity to people who traditionally have been excluded from the workplace. Our city has received many awards and honors for our Supported Employees Program, but as they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Several employers have, here in our region and across the country, have duplicated our city's approach. Not only are you making a real difference in the lives of the people in Seattle, but you're also raising the bar and expanding the possibilities for people with developmental disabilities throughout our nation. You should be incredibly proud of your accomplishments. Our supported employees and the team that runs our Supported Employees Program represent the best our city has to offer. Hardworking public servants who have dedicated themselves to meaningful contributions to our communities. Thank you so much for all you do for our city and for the city of Seattle. And a handwritten little postscript says, thank you for all your work. Sincerely, Jenny A. Durkin. Thank you.
Wow, what an honor. Thank you so much, Deputy Mayor Mosely. And we have extra copies of the mayor's letter that will be available on the awards table that we have by the door here. So we'll make sure that that stack gets over there. So please take a copy with you of the mayor's letter and look at some of the awards that you all have brought in. So this morning, I was looking at the long list of names of people who were coming here today. The people who said yes. The people who said yes to being here, which means each one of you. Each of you have said yes to supported employment. Perhaps you are here because you said yes to hiring a supported employee. Or maybe you're here because you are an employee with a disability who works here at the city, providing your skills and talents every day. Or perhaps you're a supervisor or a coworker to someone with a disability. Maybe you're here because you are one of our trusted community partner agencies who provides us and other employers with the valuable service of job coaching or as an employment specialist. Maybe you're here as a family member who has spent every day advocating, loving, and caring for a loved one with a disability. Or maybe you're here in a role that I haven't named, but you are a supporter. Well, we want to thank all of you. Krista, do you want to say a little bit about your journey?
Why not, Heather? Might as well get it over with. Just kidding. You know, I waited a long time to find the right job where I wouldn't feel like an outcast, because I was an outcast because of my disability. No one should be mistreated. We all need to come together. Doesn't matter on your race, your gender, sex, nothing. Let's come together like the song, We Belong Together. Ha ha. I don't like being called retarded or handicapped because it hurts my feelings, and it might make me cry. If you're mad at someone, go hit a pillow, read a book, relax, or sing a song like Let It Go from Frozen says my best friend Jen. Love you. Don't say mean things, okay? Now, this last part, I want to dedicate to a guardian angel who I wish could have been here today to know that all my dreams have come true. When I was 19 years old, I lost my best friend and favorite Uncle George, who passed away before I graduated from high school. And I didn't know this at the time. Later on, my Aunt Jane, who couldn't be here today, let me know that he said, you know, we don't have to worry about her. Krista is going to do great and be fine. Guess what, Uncle George? I am great, I am fine. I miss you, I love you, this is for you.
We have an incredible group of speakers lined up for you today. One of the speakers has worked here at the City of Seattle for 20 years, all the way to a speaker who literally just started working here this week. So I am so happy to introduce the next first speaker, but I think I'll let you do the honors, Krista.
Well, thank you, Heather. If I'm on the oh. All right, it's time to introduce our first speaker. It is my honor to introduce you to Todd Newcomb. Todd, please come up. Todd works for Seattle City Light.
Hello. Hello? Hello? Hello. My name is Todd Newcomb. I work for Seattle City Light. I've worked here for 17 years, and I absolutely love my job, and most of all, the people and friends that I work with. It's amazing. I am very thankful for the work I did in school to help prepare me for this job. My parents, teachers, and I learned that certain jobs probably wouldn't work for me because of my physical limitations due to my cerebral palsy. So we worked on office skills like typing, computers, deliveries, and other tasks related to an office environment. I was also able to do work experiences off campus when I was in the employment transition program. They helped me get to where I am today. A very important lesson that this job has given me is that I know myself better now. I am independent. I find that as I become more independent, It makes my job easier to come to each and every day. Because of this job, I've been able to overcome any obstacles and barriers that I might face. I have a positive attitude to want to work. I want to be there every day. It excites me. It's important to me, and I want to show I'm a valuable employee and a support to my coworkers. There are many tasks I can do when I'm seen as a valuable member of the company. A person with a disability does have obstacles and barriers to overcome, but it's possible. My wheelchair could be seen as part of my independence. So is my computer and communication skills. I've had my job coach, supervisors, and coworkers as my support team. As my support team, it proves although all people have strengths and weaknesses, we can find ways to overcome. To strive and have a job as exceedingly important as this one is achievable. I take the bus to and from Federal Way to Seattle. When I look at the bright side of my life, I don't look at my disability. I look at what I've accomplished, what I'm able to do day after day, and will continue to do to push forward. I want other individuals with disabilities to know they can achieve their dream too. As years go by, I want to tell others and show them what my long journey was like working at Seattle City Light. I will do what it takes to get the job done for my company and coworkers, and achieve my goal and to work until I retire from Seattle City Light. Another thing I want to do is continue my work supporting others with disabilities in the workplace, that more opportunities are given to others like it was for me. For businesses to know that people like myself can contribute also. We work hard, we're dependable, and we're devoted to our jobs. I will close by saying once again that this job has been a dream come true. I've been encouraged by all people I meet and talk to every day. This dream is achievable for others. It builds confidence and independence. We don't want to just sit at home. We want to feel we're contributing to the world, and that's what I think I'm doing today. And I know other people with a disability feel that way too. I want to thank Seattle City Light for taking this important step in providing employment for people with all abilities. I am thankful to my Lord, supervisors, co-workers, family, and friends for supporting me. My hope is I'm making a contribution to the company that will impact all who are involved. Thank you.
Hello, it is now my pleasure to introduce Jenny Tarrin. Jenny works for the Human Services Department. Jenny, please come on up.
Everybody can hear me? Yes. Okay, here it goes. Hi, I'm Jenny. I've been working here for the city of Seattle for more than 20 years. Something very important that I am extremely proud of is that I've become a very fast typist. I'm also proud to be part of a citywide supported employment work group. This interdepartmental team has supported employees, supervisors, ADA coordinators, and others on it. I love being a part of this team. I have gained confidence in my ability to speak in front of others. I'm learning about leadership skills too. I plan on becoming a co-chair of this team, and I can hardly wait. It's my first time. That's one of my goals, to be a co-chair for this important interdepartmental team. And also want to thank Heather for this too. I take pride in being a professional working woman. Because of this job, I get to be like everyone else. I am independent and I ride the bus to work. I am a very hard worker. I am always on time, along very well with other people. I really appreciate Sebastian. He is my boss. He's the bestest supervisor I've ever had in my life. Sebastian is very special. It feels like I've learned a lot from Sebastian. As he helped me gain computer skills and learn new tasks. Thanks, Sebastian. Even though you're not here, I know you're here in spirit. I also want to thank Dottie, Lauren, Diva, and Selena, and Cherie for being so patient and helping me with my mail delivery at 1 o'clock. Okay. I just wanted to say I am so excited. I will be co-chair of the Supported Employment Work Group at some point. I'm really proud of myself for working on my speaking skills. I'm also very thankful that I have this job working for the City of Seattle in the Human Services Department. My job coach with Puget Sound personnel has helped me solve my problems and learning new skills. And they have supported me since I started this over 22 years ago, and I have enjoyed my job for a long time. I love my job and I love the City of Seattle. I'm very, very proud to have Sebastian as a supervisor because it feels like I have an aging and disability services family who I'm really proud of for helping me throughout my job. I'm really appreciative and they did an absolute wonderful, wonderful job. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Isaiah Williams. Isaiah works for Seattle City Light. Come on up, Isaiah.
Hello, my name is Isaiah, and I've been a supported employee at Seattle City Light for 5 years. When I started in 2013, I was really nervous about fitting in and not sure how it was going to go. This was my first job, and everything was new to me. I had to learn how to read and sort the mail and then deliver it to 12 different floors. It was overwhelming in the beginning, but luckily for me, I had good people that supported me and helped me during this transition. I'd like to take some time to acknowledge these people and thank them for supporting me. Bob Devine was my first supervisor. He helped me learn how to sort the mail and encouraged me to continue even when I made mistakes. Derek Turner was my first coworker who took me under his wing from the beginning. He took the time to assist me by making a list for me. And after a few weeks of me with that list, I didn't need it no more. To name a few others, thank you Kelly and Wright, Kelly Wynn, Bernie, Yogi, and of course Heather. I would like to thank the people that got me here working for Seattle City Light from the beginning. The TAP program, DDA, the School to Work program, VADIS, and of course my family. With this encouragement and help, I have exceeded in my position. Currently, my favorite task is the mailroom. I get to interact with coworkers and hear about their days as I complete the task. I also get to share my days, and this gives me purpose throughout my job. I can't imagine having another job than the one I have today. You may want to ask me how this experience has affected my impression on supported employment. First, I believe it is important to include people with all disabilities. I have experienced what encouragement can do for a person. How my position has been enhanced when I was included. My dream would be that all people with disabilities have the same opportunities that I had. I want to see more supported employees working at Seattle City Light and all the Seattle departments. Let's not only celebrate the first 100, but also the next 100 to come.
It's my honor to introduce our next speaker, Kamaria Amok. Kamaria works for Seattle City Light.
Can anyone hear me? Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Kamaria, and I want to tell you why my job is important. This is my first time doing public speaking. First, let me tell you, it was a long journey for me to get to this job. My parents were born in Vietnam. My mom knew that I would be a special child when she was pregnant with me. In our religion tradition, the mom and the dad come up with the baby's name by putting their hands into a special bowl of dried rice. So my mom and dad moved their hands around through the rice until we rephrase that again. So my mom and dad moved their hands around through the rice until their hands came together. They squeezed the rice between their hands as they held each other's hands. and kept squeezing the rice until my name came into my mom's head. Kamaria means full moon. When I was in high school, I did not have any friends. I was very shy and took some normal classes. I got one-on-one support from my teacher. I had an IEP, which is an individual educational plan. That's what kids who have disabilities have when they're in school. Some things that have helped me be successful in my job here are support from my job coach, checking on me to see how I'm doing. My supervisor is Yogi, and he is very patient with me. That really helps me. Eileen is my coworker, and she helps me if I'm confused about where a particular piece of city mail goes. Isaiah is another coworker who has been very supportive when I struggle with something that I don't understand. Because of my job here at the City of Seattle, I've learned how to connect with people in a way I never did before. Usually, I'm really shy because of my disability. My disability makes me anxious, worried, and nervous about things, especially when I'm interacting with people. People step away from me because they think I cannot handle talking, but I'm just nervous. I have a disability and wanted to be treated like a normal person, and that's what I want. Some things I do for fun after work are I participate in Seattle Parks and Recreation specialized programs. This is a program that helps people with disabilities do yoga, cooking, and track. I've learned how to make friends, prepare dinner for myself, and I learned how to safely use knives and other sharp utensils. Yoga helps me relax when I'm stressed out and anxious. I also love Outdoor for All. I think there's a lot of people who know more than I do. But I have become more self-confident because of my job here. I have a sense of independence now that I've been working for the city. When I started my job, I did not have that. I'm more mindful about problem solving now. I also know how to ask for help, which is a really important thing to do. What I hope for the future supported employees is that they have the learning experience I've had. They learn the importance of asking for help and to communicate. That when they have problems, they need to talk to their supervisor or someone else they trust at their job. I'm proud of myself for typing, writing, and data entry. Also, I deliver City of Seattle documents to other city buildings. I want to thank my mom for loving, supporting, and caring for me when I struggle with communication. She helps me talk. I want to thank all of you at the City of Seattle who have made it possible for me to have this amazing job. I thank you.
to introduce Mike Allen. Mike works for the Seattle Fire Department. Mike, please come on up.
Hello, citizens of Seattle. My name is Mike Allen. I am the only employee in the city of Seattle who is deaf and has cerebral palsy. I've worked at the Seattle Fire Department over 4 years, and I'm very proud to represent the department. They're so inspiring. I feel that I'm treated equally there. My experience has been without barriers. I'd like to thank my supervisor, Dory Towler, and all of the employees within the fire department. Also to Heather Weldon. She works with the HR department and supported employee group. Also, my current job coach, whose name is Nia Castello, and her supervisor, Lauren Ochoio. Now, when I started my job, I was very nervous, and I realized I was in for a big challenge, the biggest I'd ever had. But I really wanted to be successful, and I wanted to do my job as well as anyone without disabilities. So I adopted a motto from the fire department. Their motto is 3 words: integrity, bravery, and honor. And just like the firefighters who put out fires and they save and comfort victims, my bosses at the fire department, like Helen Fitzgerald and Julie D'Alessandro, the deputy and the very head chief, they've treated me with respect all along. I feel like an equal member of the fire department. I was able to meet Mayor Durkin back in December, and we exchanged greetings. She was an awesome lady. I would also like to thank my family members who've been supportive, some of whom are no longer with us. So now I'm fortunate to be a member of the fire department family. Thank you all for being here, and have a wonderful day.
Oh, thank you. Whew, it's hard to follow those stories. That was amazing. What we'd like to do now is recognize and introduce everyone to another first-of-its-kind group. So I'd like to invite those of you who have been serving on the interdepartmental team that Jenny, one of our speakers, mentioned that she will be chairperson of very soon. This is we're calling it the Supported Employment Advisory and ADA Work Group and Team. So I'd like to invite anyone who's a member of that team to please stand and come forward. And we just want everyone to see who you are. This group is a very diverse group. It is not only people with developmental disabilities, but they're supervisors. So if you're a supervisor who's been on that team, please come up. ADA coordinators who've been on that team, please come on up. Just to show you who some of the faces are. I know we don't have the whole team here, but this has really been a first of its kind. This group advises on accessibility issues for people with developmental disability. It truly is the first of its kind. They advise on issues both internal and external, community issues. So they are called upon to be our dream team when it comes to making life a little more accessible for either people out in the community who are using our programs through parks or services at the city in any way, or internally as an employee who may have a developmental or intellectual disability. This is the team we are calling on. The other unique thing about this team is that it is run and led by people with developmental disabilities. So the agendas are formed by supported employees. The meetings are run and led by supported employees, and we have developed a creative mentoring system to mentor each co-chair through their roles in leadership. So what we didn't realize until this group was formed was this group is actually ending up providing excellent leadership development opportunities for people who have never had leadership development opportunities before. So just to take a quick look, this is probably only half of our group, but I'm going to ask Todd to read the purpose statement for this team that the team came up with. But before I turn it over to you, Todd, Sandy, one of our members, approached me. So we're going to go off script here for a second, Krista.
Okay, so whatever you say.
Sandy approached me just before our event kicked off and said something so profound to me that I said, would you mind sharing that briefly with the group? And you agreed to. So do you mind coming here and saying what you said?
So this job in supported employment program has made me the person I am today, and I feel it throughout my entire body.
Thank you, Sandy. I'm going to bring the mic over here to Todd, who is going to read this group's purpose statement. It's there, and I'll come around your side here.
Okay. To advance understanding and promote inclusion and accessibility for people with developmental disabilities within the city of Seattle.
Thank you, Todd, and thank you, team. I'll let you find your way back to your tables now while we move on to our final segment. All right, your favorite part of our program, Krista.
Okay, Heather. We have some gifts for you now, the flower bouquet and the little candle. Do not take home the centerpiece. It belongs to Jan.
Okay, I've been instructed to show you an example of what not to take. Don't take this. But these are two gifts that the team who created this program for you today really wanted you to have some gifts. So they created a fun game for you to see who at your table wins this bouquet and who wins the little candle and the balloons attached. So, are you ready, Krista?
I am.
All right. So,
Yes, Heather?
I'm right here.
I see that.
We are going to ask one person from every table to look at your centerpiece. There is a gold circular plate, and you will see underneath the candle that is holding the balloons down, you will see something that looks like a square. Pick it up and unwrap it. There are 8 cards with 8 numbers in here. And pass it around so everyone at your table has a card.
It should be fun, Heather.
I know, it should be fun, huh?
It should be fun. I love this. Oh, that's the card. So that's how you play cards. Got it.
All right, does everyone have a card?
Is everyone ready for the game? Beautiful.
All right, does everyone have a card? Okay. I know this is a little different, but our group, we're a little different, so. Okay, so everyone look at your card. I'm gonna mix these up, and I'm gonna have Krista draw a card to see who's the first winner, and you will tell them what the first winner receives.
Got it.
So, without looking, you pick from here.
I choose. Okay. Ah! Okay, whoever has number 4 gets to take home the small bouquet. Sorry, not supposed to look. Or I'm not supposed to look.
Go ahead.
Whoever, I don't know. What? Whoever has number 9 gets to take home the small candle wrapped with gold ribbon. And Father got one. Yay, Jimmy! Okay. We hope. Hello. We hope.
Come to the microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, quiet down. We hope these little gifts remind you how much you are appreciated. It was important to us to show our appreciation in some small way. And I want to give special thanks to Jan Morrison for the decorations, and Holly Dilcomb for your extra support, and Autumn and Stephanie for the catering.
All right, it's my honor to introduce our final speaker, Alex Hubbard. Alex works for Seattle Public Utilities.
Is it on? Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Alexander Hubbard. I am very happy and honored to accept this job offer for the office maintenance aide position at SPU as a 111th support employee. What I'll be what I'll be doing there is to do some filing, stocking on aisles, helping out customers, data entry, and mopping on the floors. I want to thank Heather, Diane, Walter, Willie, Pat, and the City of Seattle for giving me this excellent opportunity for this great job. I was born and raised in Seattle, Washington. At age 3, I went to Thurgood Marshall Elementary School, and my favorite teachers were Heidi, Sally Combs, and Kathy Newell. I have autism, and I'm a musician that writes songs about my life I've been through and what I'm good at. My stage name I use for my music is Fantasy A. I came up with this stage name when it reminds me of magic, and A stands for my name, which is Alex. All I want to do for the City of Seattle is to show how successful I am and give them more positive vibes, as I would change everything. I feel a bit nervous sometimes because of my autism, but I'll be so brave to overcome it, as I'm not afraid to put myself out there in public. If it wasn't for me, Seattle won't be a better place with all the negativity and won't change everything. That's why City of Seattle needs me to support them and give you more positive vibes. I created a YouTube channel, and all the videos I uploaded are very interesting that all of you need to check out. My URL for my YouTube channel is AGWizard7, which is number 7 at the end. AGWizard7. Also, I've written 2 books which are called Life in the Eyes of an Autistic Person, which is about my life from my childhood to young adulthood, and Life in the World of Gay Fabins and Sage the Scholar, which is about 2 of my friends saved the world after the terrible windstorm hits in Seattle that destroyed the entire male population except for female. Those are the books I've written back in 2012 and 2013. They're available on Amazon.com, and search for those titles. My mom, my brother, my sister, the rest of my family, my bosses, my fans, and people I know will be so proud of me for my new job the city gave me. And the job with SPU is very important. That's the reason why it's important. That will keep it professional, support the warehousers, and give them more support, and I'll show them how successful I will be. What I most enjoy in life is taking long walks, making new friends, perform shows, go to concerts, listening to music, writing and reading, and work a lot. My positive message to give you is to be yourself, be inspired, and be respectful. Again, thank you very much for giving me this excellent opportunity, and I'm looking forward to continue to grow and support with the City of Seattle community. I'm now your future. Thank you.
Hubbard, aka Fantasy A. All right. In our 1 minute left together, Krista would like to read the conclusion of her favorite book, The Little Engine That Could. Krista, take it away.
Thank you, Angel. Puff, puff, chug, chug, went the little blue engine. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Up, up, up. Faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed. Ow. Until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray, hooray, cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could. And we did.
Thank you, everyone. Please enjoy what's left of the food and know that we have given you the biggest thank you, and we will continue to thank you. Have a wonderful day. Reminder, there is a professional photographer who's taking photos of anyone who wants a photo with a professional backdrop in the back. So please go back and get your photo taken. We want to document this historic day. Thank you.